killed everybody that I've ever cared about. How do you think that feels?
Trust me, I know. A friend of mine betrayed me. I dreamed about the Punisher every night. He thinks that he has the right to judge me. I want him to feel what I felt.
We have a mutual acquaintance. I'm gonna cast on the girl.
Billy Russo's back. And he has an army. Frank, people are gonna die. I'm gonna end it.
What if Billy kills you?
I'm not the one who dies, kid. I'm the one who does the killing.
Aloha. This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii here on the island of Oahu, bringing you, yes you, the best movie reviews on the island of Oahu. But today, I'm not telling you about a movie review so much as a television review on Netflix, Marvel's Season 2 of The Punisher. And remember our rating scale, shock a thumbs up, it's good to see, I recommend it. Shock a thumbs down, it's bad to see, it's junk, I don't recommend it. And for Netflix, Marvel's series of Season 2, The Punisher, it is a strong shock a thumbs up. It's hard to say this and admit it, but I think that this was even better than Season 1 of The Punisher. And Season 1 of The Punisher was outstanding. Definitely, I feel that Season 1 and now Season 2 of The Punisher are definitely Netflix's best shows. By far. Even better than all 3 seasons of Daredevil. Season 1 of Daredevil was the best. I enjoyed Season 2, but it did have some slow points. And, I didn't enjoy Season 3. A lot of people enjoyed it. I did not. That being said, this one stars, of course, Jon Bernthal returns as the Punisher. You have Amber Rose Rhea returning as Madani. You have Ben Barnes, of course, returning as now Jigsaw with the scars on his face, formerly Billy Russo. And you have a Jason R. Moore being, his medic friend, the Punisher's medic friend, which helps him out. And you also have a newcomer, Georgiana Wigham, which plays the girl, basically the damsel in distress that the Punisher goes out on a limb for, trying to save her from some very rowdy folks. Which I won't go ahead and spoil this for you. And additionally, Josh Stewart comes in as the mysterious priest, the mysterious preacher, hitman, by not the mafia, but by, rich endowed officials that are after the young girl that Jon Bernthal's The Punisher is protecting, because she has some incriminating photographs of their son. And these are rich, affluent members of society, and they have taken it upon themselves to basically guide America to being great again. That's an oversimplification, of course, and it delves into very, very many issues. But bottom line is, the Punisher finds some peace following the conclusion of Season 1. The very first episode, we see that he has a chance to have a life that had been denied from him, but although he could just simply let this girl go and, be dealt with by these people, he chooses not to. He chooses to step in and intervene on her behalf, thus, causing a lot of mayhem and taking a lot of lives, but in the process also saving many, many lives as well, especially that of this young girl, played by Georgiana. So like I said, I won't go into any spoilers for this, but this is the main focus of this 13 episode arc with the Punisher, focusing on saving this girl's life and getting the people behind the assassination attempt of her friends that are coming after her continuously, and thus now the Punisher, since he's intervened, and getting them to stop. First, they have to find out who is actually behind all this, and then how to make them stop. All this, well, Josh plays this preacher who is the hitman, former mafia hitman, apparently, as we find out, converted over to, these zealots, to help them achieve their goals for society. Gosh, what more can I say about this? But yeah, I mean, if you thought the first one was rough and brutal, this second season goes that much further, and that, I feel, is one of the saving graces of it, because it does not pull any punches, not even with Madani. It still continues from season 1 that storyline of PTSD, but in this case it is focused more on Madani and Billy Russo, aka Jigsaw, as he becomes known, as with the scars on his face from Frank Castle, the Punisher, at the end of season 1. So with all of that, he has to overcome his fear of Frank doing what had happened to him, and then also Madani has to overcome her fear of Billy Russo, aka Jigsaw, for what he had done to her and how he had manipulated her. And and Frank Castle is brought in to help her with Billy Russo, all while still having to deal with this mafia religious zealot hitman after the girl as well. I was expecting both paths to collide, but however, it is interesting and refreshing to see how nimbly they avoid the two. Most shows would have combined the villains into an ultimate team-up on Frank Castle and Madani. However, here they kept it separate, and this separation causes a much better, cleaner resolution to everything, as it is Madani who has to, eventually overcome Jigsaw, Billy Russo, on her own for her own personal closure. Kevin Smith, the director, 80s kind of trivia buff guy, has always said that Marvel's answer to Batman is the Punisher, and I certainly agree. And in this one we have, with Jigsaw, who is essentially the Joker for Batman, and here we have him, his origin story as Jigsaw, coming out of the hospital with those scars, trying to heal up, getting psychological support from a female doctor who basically becomes his Harley Quinn and partner in crime. So, if you want to see a decent Batman story, this is it. Batman versus the Joker versus Harley Quinn, and see how that kind of plays out, then you can't afford to miss season 2 of The Punisher, because basically that's how it plays out. Just like a good, serious Batman story. Alright, well, thank you so much. This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, trying to get over a cold. That's why I didn't see any movies this weekend. But fortunately, I was able to go ahead and watch all of season 2, 13 episodes of Netflix for The Punisher and recommend it to you with a shock of thumbs up. All right, thank you so much, and aloha.